Let's cut the open cup.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Open Cup Podcast.
Hello. Sorry. Wow. I'm excited now.
Craig's excited today.
Yeah, this is Kory. No, you're Kory.
I'm Kory.
I'm Craig. And we are reviewing some coffee today, and we're super excited about it. Finally, it's the Kevin episode, part 1. Hey, Kevin.
Hi, Kevin.
We are going to taste some Sumatra Ribang Gallo from Frothy Monkey Roasting Company, roasted by Kevin himself.
Don't Google that.
No, do not Urban Dictionary that. Yeah, please. Super nice packaging. Love the package.
Yeah,
it looks
it really
great.
looks beautiful.
Yeah, super attractive. And
Very fun sticker.
super fun sticker. Yeah, I got my Frothy Monkey sticker on my surfboard. Yeah, sorry, I just jumped right in, Kory. I got excited. So,
No, that's okay. I am excited you're excited.
yeah, I've had a lot of pent-up coffee
We're pent up
anticipation for
Yes,
this.
we've been putting it off long enough.
Yeah, and now we're just going to go all in on it.
Yeah, it smells
Freaking
crazy good.
fantastic. Holy cow, so fruity, so...
Yeah, it smells like bananas,
It does.
like banana nut muffin.
Yeah, dude, this coffee's bananas. Bananas. I guess that sort of is on brand with the monkey thing, huh?
Yeah, is that like an intentional thing? Are you guys dropping one banana into every roast just to make sure you stick to the...
Is it anaerobically
Standard
fermented with bananas in the tank?
Maybe it is.
Maybe. Yeah, we should probably read.
Let's read. All right, here we go.
Does it
Every
say
cup of frothy monkey coffee is anaerobically fermented with bananas in it.
Oh, okay, damn.
Yeah,
okay,
there it says
yeah,
right on
that's
the
great.
packaging.
Wow, that's incredible.
So that's a cool move. I bet that's costly, but you know, you get what you pay for. And with frothy monkey bananarobic, some might say, you get banana smelling coffee.
Back in the 70s, my mom used to do banana aerobics. Actually, that is a terrible thing to say.
And that's how Craig was born.
Okay, well, without further ado, I'm gonna go put some water in the kettle now. And we're gonna wet this coffee.
We're gonna wet this coffee.
Much like my appetite for fun has been wet.
Yeah, wow, I'm really excited about this coffee.
I am too.
Excellent work, Kevin.
Not surprising. Because as much as we give Kevin a hard time, he's a pretty, smart individual. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and start the old timer.
When you said smart, it reminded me of my daughter is obsessed with Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yes.
She has a storybook that has like 10 Thomas the Tank Engine stories, and she wants me to read it constantly.
I love that.
And in one of the stories, all of the trains are throwing Thomas a birthday party.
Rad.
And at one point, Sir Topham Hatt, the guy who owns all the trains, says that he needs to smarten Thomas up from buffer to bumper. So, I will often say, after Nora has finished eating a meal and it's time to wash up, I'll say, all right, Nora, it's time to smarten you up from buffer to bumper.
I love that.
And yeah, so...
I very recently introduced my grandson to Thomas the Tank Engine, and his commentary, this kid loves trains also, his commentary was, quote, "I don't like his face."
That's fair. The faces are unsettling.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what's not unsettling is this coffee. I'm taking a couple sniffs of it wet, and I cannot wait to go deep into this coffee and slurp it hard.
I have a lot more to say about Thomas the Tank Engine. We might need to do.
Okay.
We might need to do another
A whole
podcast.
episode about that? Okay. Yeah.
It's just that, so the trains can drive around by themselves, right?
Yeah.
But also, they need a conductor.
Yeah.
And it's like, where's the line? Are they sentient trains? Are they just not? Are they sentient trains that they can? I don't know, man.
I think
There's something
it's-
weird going on the island of Sodor.
It's like life itself, though. Like, we can drive around by ourselves, but do we have a conductor?
Whoa, dude.
I mean, that's what it's about, right? Well, anywho, so 2 minutes into...
It just fried me.
2 minutes into soaking this coffee and water.
There's so much I can glean from Thomas now.
I know.
When I look at it through Craig's third eye.
Yeah, that's it's gonna be
Anyway.
It's the name of my other podcast,
Craig's third eye, the Thomas the Tank Engine Enthusiast podcast.
Hell yeah! Well, they do say I have the train gene, somewhat. That's what my kids are telling me, that I have the train gene.
That smells good.
Yeah, so good. It really does have banana flavor and smell.
It smells so good and like so sweet that I can only imagine that Kevin hates this coffee.
I know, but he should be proud of the job that he did roasting this, because, to be fair, he did a much better job roasting this than I did roasting that first batch of Nicaragua on the new roaster.
In the unfun episode.
Yeah, the one that no one should listen to because it's so boring.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
There were 0 Thomas the Tank Engine jokes.
There were 0 jokes
in that episode.
We were tired and rusty. Kory hadn't stretched his funny bone yet.
I hadn't, yeah, but I definitely did today.
Hell yeah.
So
You did.
I may have learned that it's not actually my funny bone, it's my Thomas bone.
Well, we have a lot to look forward to today also. We have an organic inspection, and then I have to go do some construction work.
Oh.
Yeah, yes. And I have to stay up till midnight and pick up my kid at the airport.
Oof.
I know.
That's brutal.
It is brutal. But I feel like some of this frothy monkey Sumatra Rabang Gallo is going to get me through the day.
Yeah, I am probably going to make
An actual pot of this?
French press or a pot or something.
Yeah, so this is natural. It's from the...
Although I haven't tasted it yet.
Yeah, it might suck. I'll tell you what. I need glasses because I can't even read the printing on the bag. But I think the flavor profile includes chocolate mousse, watermelon candy, and stout waffle.
Stout waffle.
Yeah, that's what they used to call me in high school. Okay, it's
What
time
to call you now.
I am a little stout. Well, I'm breaking this coffee and breaking the internet with our amazing podcast.
Like Ray Gunn, it's time to break.
It's so sweet and floral. God, it reminds me of some sort of tasty cocktail that I have had recently. I don't know what.
It's actually mellowed quite a bit after the break. I'm definitely seeing the melon now.
Yeah, dude. I'm already super impressed. I can't wait.
I get a little... What is that? There's like some sort of vegetative note that's
Right.
like almost... It's hard to nail. It's like somewhere between straw and like, like freshly mowed grass or something.
I was gonna say dandelion stem.
Yeah.
When you break it. Yeah, and it does have some like grassiness in a good subtle way.
Yeah, I mean it's
That's
definitely
sweet.
a like happy nostalgic kind of vegetative, not like a vegetable soup kind of. Which I guess isn't the worst.
Yeah, boy, I have dark memories of vegetable soup.
Fruit soup.
When I was a child, I would much prefer foraging in the lawn than vegetable soup. I almost made Kory spray his water. That would be, if we could get the spit take, that would be the ultimate
Oh no!
in
Vegetable soup,
podcasting.
I'll just chew on grass.
Yeah, like a
Much
bovine,
better.
like the bovine child I was.
I made a mess again.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, unlike the last coffee we cupped, there's not an overabundance
No.
of floating stuff. It's going to be a little less chewy and a little more gooey.
Less chewy, more gooey. Just the way I like it.
All right, I'm going to go in for my first little slurp
Yeah,
here.
I'm excited.
Wow, that is a bright and sweet coffee.
Yeah, that's
Damn.
super nice, man.
I have a real propensity towards these natural coffees anyway.
Yeah, this is giving me confidence issues.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, leave it to Kevin. His legacy is certainly giving me some confidence issues as far as some things like my
Not the first
electrical
time
work.
He's made me feel inadequate and won't be the last.
I can see the look on his face right now as he's listening to this. And yeah, that's great. Hope things are good down there in Nashville. Whew. And also, what's cool he sent us a whole nother coffee that we're going to do. Not on this episode, but we'll do it maybe next. This is really good. This is the kind of coffee I would definitely drink. It would be a good French press, I feel like.
Yeah, it's got a little like cherry tartness in both in the sense of a tart cherry and a cherry tart. Like,
Yeah.
it has that sort of like sweet pastry. Man, it doesn't taste like bananas in the way that it smelled like bananas, which
No.
is crazy because they absolutely 100% truthfully anaerobically fermented it with bananas for sure. Craig's reading the package.
I'm
and
like,
finding
no,
out
they
that I've
didn't.
been lying about this the whole time.
I'm like, wait a minute. No,
I
but
thought that was a joke.
to be fair, that's the banana thing is not something I've gotten out of a lot of coffees
No.
ever. I'd like to pull a shot of this on the espresso machine just to really blow my tongue apart. Natural coffees, I do not love straight as like an espresso. Like I wouldn't. This would be too much for a latte. Just this straight. But man, this would be probably a fun shot of espresso to take. This would also probably be fun cold brewed and made into a
Oh, yeah.
like a freaking old fashioned like we had in Chicago.
Yeah, that would be good.
We could micro cold brew some of this.
Yeah, I feel like a straight shot of espresso would open up Craig's fourth eye, which we haven't even started to discuss yet.
Y'all don't want to have anything to do with my fourth
We've
eye.
talked about his Thomas the Tank Engine third eye, but we have not gotten into Craig's fourth eye.
No, that's not something that happens until the winter solstice.
This is a ritual. It's a whole thing.
Yeah, it is the whole thing. This is just nice. It looks nice. It tastes nice. I can't stop tasting this. So yes, we will have to brew a pot. But suffice to say, 100% this coffee is some of the best coffee I've had in a while.
Yeah, if I were to put it on a scale from 1 to 10, I'd say that this is a pretty darn good coffee.
Yeah, I would too. I mean, it's a solid 9 for me. This is one of those like, it's the Great White Buffalo of coffees where you really, as a roaster, to have a product that comes out like this, it's super impressive.
Yeah,
Obviously,
for sure.
You're starting with a really good coffee to begin with, but part of the job of being a roaster is not screwing it up, and this is something that Kevin did not screw up.
Wow. Well, that's so nice.
Well, at least it's something he didn't screw up. No, I mean, okay. Well, with that,
Yep. Yeah. Still working on that outro stinger, so.
yep.
Yep. Anyway.
Bye.
Bye.